The legal hurdles surrounding Jana Nayagan, which is Vijay's much-awaited film slated for a January 9th theatrical release, continues as the Madras High Court heard a plea filed by KVN Productions over the delay in the grant of a censor certificate. You see, while detailed arguments were placed before the court, the matter was not concluded and has now been postponed to today for further hearing, keeping the film's release plans under a cloud for the moment. But this politically charged film is seen as one that sets the stage for Vijay's election campaign, and he had declared this would be his last film. The court has asked the Central Certification Board to respond imminently, but the board also told the court that a new committee will now review the movie. The delay in certification has raised questions, though, over whether the film, which is set for a release on the 9th of January, is being politically targeted. The objections being raised over the film are cited to be some dialogues that may hurt religious sentiments. Meanwhile, Vijay has also been summoned by the CBI in the Stampede case on the 12th of this month. We've got a reaction from the NTK chief lined up for you on this movie controversy. Listen in.
அதில் ஒன்றும் தணிக்கை சான்றிதழ் இவ்வளோ தூரம் தடை பண்ணுற அளவுக்கு அதில் ஒன்றும் படம் இல்லை. அது ஏன் சான்றிதழ் கொடுக்குறதுன்னு சொன்னாங்க, ஏதோ ஒரு சான்றிதழை கொடுத்து விட்டுடலாம். அதில் அப்படி ஒன்றும் அதில் அதனுடைய தெலுங்கு பதிப்பை நான் பார்த்து அதில் நெருக்கடி தர அளவுக்கு ஒன்றும் இல்லை. அதுக்கு எதுக்கு இவ்வளவு இது பண்ணணும்? அது இழுத்தடிக்க வேண்டிய அவசியம் இல்லை.
Vijay Gopal Muralidharan is tracking all the latest developments for us. He joins us live this morning. Vijay, CBFC members had already viewed this film and were initially satisfied with it. So what changed then behind the scenes?
First, they had asked the movie producer to modify some of the dialect because it were like religious and politically motivated. So production house also made such modification and resubmitted the movie again to the CBFC. But however, they were allegedly delayed the certificate. That's what the production house had mentioned before the court. And then they are very the production house. They are saying that the movie is with revisiting committee. Like they would again rewatch the movie and again they will produce the film. So this forced the production house to file case petition before the Madras High Court, and yesterday the court heard the petition and asked the CBFC to submit all the records, including the anonymous complaint. What was the complaint is recording? But the production house argues saying that except the movie crew and CBFC, no other outsiders watched the movie. So possibly the outsider wouldn't have idea about the movie. So today we will get a clear picture what would be the judgment or verdict for the Jana Nayagan, whether it will get released on January 9 or it will get delayed, because it would be a too challenging situation. Like you mentioned, on the one side, the CBI issued summons the Karur tragedy to indicate Vijay. On the other side is Fable movie, which Jana Nayagan said to be a Fable movie and last movie for Vijay. So all his fans are excited for the movie and wait for a theatrical release. So this is a challenging moment because the production house had said this would occur a huge loss for them if they delayed the movie.
Yeah, we'll of course keep in touch with you for regular updates and what the verdict says. Thanks so much for now. Well, it is the most anticipated Tamil film release of the year and a defining moment for superstar Vijay. Jana Nayagan, billed as his final film before a full-fledged political plunge, is facing an unexpected hurdle just days before release. And the Censor Board has delayed certification over concerns about controversial dialogues, prompting the makers to move court. But fans fuel a massive pre-release frenzy. Just take a look.
It's one of the biggest and the most awaited cinematic spectacle of the year. Superstar Vijay's final film ahead of his blockbuster political plunge. But it's not all smooth sailing. Vijay's Jana Nayagan battles a delay in Censor Board certification as the big day of release draws closer.
இந்த வருஷமாவது ஆர்மி அப்ளிகேஷன்ல ஒழுங்கா கையெழுத்து போடணும். அவன உயிர்த்தெழ முடியாத சிலுவையில அறையணும்.
The Censor Board has held back the certification of the film, citing controversial dialogues that may hurt religious sentiments.
நாட்டுக்கு வரப்போற ப்ராப்ளத்தையே தடுக்கலாம்.
The film's producers have moved court, submitted a corrected version of the film, and have also requested an expedited process on the certification. Censor board reviews continue, but the release date remains the 9th of January. A big setback for Thalapathy Vijay, but fans remain unbothered. Despite uncertainty on whether the film will be cleared in time, online ticket sales for the film have been booming. The first day first show of Jana Nayagan in Kerala and Karnataka sees several single screens already sold out, with prices soaring up to Rs 2,000. However, multiplexes are yet to open online bookings as they await censor board clearance. In Tamil Nadu, other than some single screens in Madurai and Salem, reservations have not opened yet. International pre-bookings have been a hit too, reporting a near Rs 25 crore in ticket sales already. Jana Nayagan has everything going for it at this point, especially in the overseas market. And once the censor hurdle is bypassed, it looks like an old-time blockbuster is on the cards. So much rides on the film. A legacy, a political statement, and one last emotion hooray for his legions of fans. With Lata Srinivasan, Bureau Report, NDTV.
திரும்பி போற ஐடியாவே இல்ல. I am coming.